There seems to be a login issue with the game right now, so I can't actually get into the game. But the good news for us is that they just dropped, not too long ago, some information about the new champ in their Discord. So here's a little cinematic they did for him. That's pretty interesting. It doesn't seem to have a lot to do with him summoning stuff, but it's a cool animation nevertheless. Let's jump in here and take a look at his skills and see what we should expect here. Also, now his name is Daniel. And I'm pretty sure initially his name was Denial, right? So maybe that was a typo. That's not super uncommon, actually. I actually sent him a message yesterday about Moriami. I don't know if you've read through Moriami's skills, but it's a mess in there, dude. They misspell the champ's name 3 different times. They refer to the champ as him and her throughout the skill descriptions. It's quite the mess in there. But so yeah, I guess this dude's name is Daniel. And here's his skills. Dire Bear. He summons a Dire Bear to smash down at the target location, inflicting 200% attack damage to enemies within 2 meters and stunning them for 3.5 seconds is a long stun. There can be up to 1 Dire Bear on the battlefield. Dire Bear inherit a percentage of his attack and defense. A bunch. So HP equivalent to a very high percentage of his attack. Has damage reduction, damage bonus, crit rate, and crit damage. Dire Bear lasts for 6 seconds, cannot move, and can only use EMP attack. Dire Bear inflicts 120% attack. As damage every 0.5 seconds to all enemies within 2 meters, lasting for 2 seconds. Cooldown 1 second. All right, so it seems like he's going to be a full attack stack. The bear, at least, is going to have his own crit stats that you can't do anything about. So it seems like you're going to want to shoot the attack of this champ up super high. Eagle summons an eagle to join the fight. If an eagle is already on the battlefield, using the skill again will cast Heat Bomb immediately. The eagle also inherits a percentage of his attack and defense and HP equal to, again, a pretty high percentage of his attack. Has his own damage bonus and crit rate. A long-range unit with the Heat Bomb skill, Heat Bomb, inflict damage equal to 250% of the eagle's attack to the target and all enemies within a surrounding. All right, so we've got summons with some AoE. We've got crowd control. We've got decent damage. Interesting. The Jaguar inherits, again, attack and defense, HP equal to a pretty high percent of his attack. All the same stuff. Ooh, the 1,000% attack speed bonus. And he's a melee unit. If there's already a Jaguar on the field, casting the skill will cause it to explode, inflicting 400% attack damage to enemies within range. The user then summons another one next to himself. Okay. And then Spatial Seal. When there are 4 or more summons on the battlefield at the same time, he gains an aura. When an enemy on the battlefield uses a displacement skill, reduce crit rate. Oh, interesting. Wow, that's very interesting. That's going to be very interesting in Arena. That seems like a pretty good way to deal with Bailey. Among other things. Allied summons gain percent of attack. The aura lasts until the end of the battle or until its death. Wow, okay. When there are 4 or more summons on the battlefield at the same time, he gains an aura. So you can only have 1 bear. You can only have 1 jaguar. How many eagles does it say? If an eagle's already on the battlefield, you're using the skill again. So he can only summon 3. Does that mean you have to have another summoner for him to get the aura? Because it doesn't say when he summons 4 or more. It says when there are 4. When there are 4 or 4 summons. I actually read it wrong. I think they mean 4 or more summons, though. So I guess that means you need to run him with another summoner to get the aura, and the aura is going to be pretty important depending on how you want to use him. That reduced crit rate is going to be pretty substantial, encountering Bailey especially, but other champs as well. Yeah, he seems fun, man. He seems dope. It's going to be really fun to play around with him. I hope he's like pretty available beyond just his banner. I hope everybody can get a copy of him. They've been pretty good about that so far, but he seems fun. I'm excited for the game to get working again. Hopefully, I don't know when exactly the update's going live, but hopefully it's live when we get back in, and we can get him and get him checked out. So that's it. Let me know what you think about him. I just wanted to take a look at this with you guys. I think he seems very interesting. You know, again, a pretty straightforward build. Seems like you really just want to stack attack on him. Yeah, could be interesting. Anyway, that's it. I'm getting out of here. Let me know what you think. Later.